Hey guys, so this is my video of attempting to get a hold of Lisa and a bunch of the stuff that I found. I can't go through and find all of it, you guys, but some of the stuff that I found just in one video where she's denying everything about Michelle. It's about how she has acted behind the scenes, quote unquote. Alright, so here we go. First thing you're going to notice is me going in there the first time and telling her we need to talk because I had sent her 2 emails so far. And I have the emails, so they're in here as well. So I just want you to see this.
See the chat still. I think he turns it off. I don't know. Okay, Super. I can call you tomorrow.
Right here. Okay. This was on, I believe, Saturday night. Anyway, moving on.
If you'd like, I'll give you a phone call, sweetie. Well, I also just found out that this whole time that she thought she was texting me, she was texting somebody else, and she thought it was me. Oh, hey, two of a kind. If anybody knows where Cut the Shit is, hey, Tammy Renee.
Okay, so she's going to say, she said it was somebody else. This other person got a hold of her. How? Michelle, other than Lisa trying to get this other sub to set Michelle up, or whatever it was, the reason for her wanting the other sub to contact Michelle. I suppose that's what she was trying to lay it on.
Can Paige cut the shit because I think we have a misunderstanding somewhere. Hey, Joe Spoolhaw. But I wanted to clear that up. But I just wish people would come to me with, like, if you look what, like, gosh. Well,
this deal with Cut the Shit, in my opinion only, I think the deal with Cup of Shit is a bunch of shit. So I'm going to let you know as I go along what I think.
the video that, hey, cut the shit. Question. I was confused on your comment because if you remember when you came in at the end of like the live last night, one of my subs made me the video. So I was confused when you was like, and so that's why I tagged you because I was like, you said something, you said I missed the video and I said, it's cute, why don't you share it? I'll tag you in it. But then I saw your comment and you said something about your artwork. So I was confused because my sub made that for me. So
did a sub make it for you, or were you hoping to get away with something and now you're blaming it on a sub? I'm thinking it would be okay. Alright, moving on.
I just wanted to like clear up if we have some type of misunderstanding. I responded to the comment, but I didn't see you respond back yet. So I was like, Paige and cut this shit. Like, I just want to make sure that, we don't have some type of, misunderstanding where you think you know what I mean?
Okay, so here's the thing, bot. If you do things behind the scenes and you do them personally and you talk things out personally and behind the scenes, why did you call out Cut the Shit about a video that Cut the Shit owns the rights to because her watermark is on it? And, why did you do this out in the open if you are the person who doesn't call people out in the open and you work things out behind the scenes? Why does it take you doing this for you to get an answer? Because you want to be forgiven? Probably. Because you want everybody to know that, hey, she called me out on this. But I'm in the right because a sub gave it to me. And how could a sub know? He doesn't have a channel. He doesn't know what to do. So, yeah. A, I think you did it and thought you'd get away with it. And B, I think you were blaming somebody because you wanted to get away with it and you thought, oh, if Cut the Shit thinks it was somebody else, it'll be fine. And C, cut the bull because you didn't go to her behind the scenes, did you? So, yeah. And you're going to see later on in this video, yeah, exactly how she feels about calling people out.
Oh, well, see, I didn't know that.
And see, Cut the Shit even says, bought all of the artwork has my name across them. It's because I created them and he took them from my video. So I didn't know that. But you've posted videos of Cut the Shit before. How could you not notice? Oh, she doesn't pay attention. We're going to see that in a minute.
And then I asked him, I don't want to say who it was, but I asked him and he said, please extend my apologies. I didn't know. He just went into, and said to extend the apology to you. I didn't know. He just made the video for me and I asked if I could post it. And so when you came in at the end, I was like, yeah, I'll tag you in it.
I tagged you in it. Doesn't cut it with Cut the Shit because she puts her watermark all over her videos for that very reason,
So if it was, I just don't want you to be upset because it was, things happen like that, misunderstandings happen, but it was not intentional. It was emailed to me directly from one of my subs made it.
That doesn't work. If he got it from Cut the Shit, you would know he got it from Cut the Shit. And yeah, I still think you're lying about who got it.
And I didn't see your video, so I didn't know. The crazy part is that I tagged you in it because you had come in at the end and I was like, you had said you missed because I had played it at the end and I asked the person that sent it, I was like, do you mind if I post it? And they were like, no, cool. And so I tagged everybody in it so they could share it. And I really didn't know.
I don't believe you. That's me, but I don't believe you. I was just confused when I sent it. All you have, and you have my video on your community wall. And she still has videos on her community wall from Cut the Shit. Just pointing it out. She knows.
I was listening to the music and stuff, so yeah.
Please don't tell me that you watched a video that was sent to you in email and did not even see what the video was. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That doesn't even sound plausible. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, because I shared one of your videos on my community page. Of course, I always try to share your videos. But I mean, all the music and stuff, like I thought that was all that was added by the person that made it.
Please, please stop. The longer you explain, the worse it gets. You do sound like Michelle. I'm sorry, but you do.
So I didn't realize, like, I thought the original clip was from the Savage. I didn't pay that close of attention to it. But if there's anything ever like that, just email me or, say, hey, can you get in touch with me or whatever? Because I'm just going to play Michelle's live Two of a Kind. I didn't want to announce that she was live.
See, even Mended Heart says, I seen her video. It was hers for sure. So, yeah, all you had to do was look at her video, and you say that you like her videos. So, what's the issue this time? You just wanted to get away with it.
But yeah, so that way we can just, work it out, because I don't want any, like, misunderstandings or, something over, something that was innocent, because he really didn't know. And I didn't even pay attention enough to think about it. I was just listening to the music part of it and all the, like, inserts. So
you weren't paying attention to it, just the music and all of the inserts. How do you know they were inserts if you didn't see the video? This is my question. How did you not know? You couldn't have not known. I'm sorry, but you couldn't. Erica J. It's Erica J. Wonder who her star witnesses are. Well, we found that out, didn't we? At least one of them. I'm not going to comment on the other two because I don't know, but this one was definitely called out.
just if anything, girl, always just hum and I'll fix it anytime, Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it came from Savage's video.
But it was still the artwork. It was hers, and you infringed on that. Even if it wasn't a legal thing, it was still a personal thing. It was an invasion. I'm sorry, but it was.
But I don't want anybody to be upset or I don't want anybody to be upset or I don't want you to be upset in any way. Cut this shit. My bad, because it wasn't intentional, in any way.
She doesn't want anybody to be upset because she doesn't want to be called out for it. But yet, at the same time, why did you not take care of it behind the scenes like you always say you do? You always say you chat behind the scenes. You work things out behind the scenes. You're the only person who isn't given that respect. You're the only person that everybody picks on in live streams. Really? Okay. Let's swallow that, shall we?
It was a sub. He doesn't even have a channel, the person that made it. So I'm sure he didn't mean to purposely do that. You know what I mean? Or be disrespectful in any type of way. So I hope we can just everything's cool, whatever. I can I mean I tagged you in it, but just because I know you had come in at the end, but I can put artwork or something if you want, I can put that in there.
Wasn't that polite? She tagged her. And then she can put her in there. Not, I'll take it down because you're offended and because you want me to not do that, so I'll take it down out of respect. No, I tagged you and I'll put artwork by, but it's staying up because I want it. You can't just have something because you like it. Okay, sorry. Moving on.
Hey everybody, sorry to everybody that's coming in. I just wanted to get that cleared up because I don't want anybody to think, a sub created something on purpose or that I did it on purpose either. You know what I'm saying? The person didn't, that's very true. The person that made the video didn't want bum doxing them.
Okay, just take it out of the chat. Just pull it out of the chat and make it yours, right? Whoever made that video probably doesn't want bum doxing them either. Yeah, come on, Lisa. Come on. Just admit it. You did it. Just admit you did it. Why blame somebody else? And then say, oh, they didn't want to reach out to you privately. Well, neither did you. It would have been nice had both of you apologized. But,
So they didn't want to reach out to you direct, but they sent you an apology through me. So I hope that you're not offended and we just work that out real quick. Because I did see the comment under the video like 30 minutes ago and I was like, oh crap, what is she talking about? And then, so I wanted to just make sure when I came on tonight, we cleared it up because, I support your channel. I love your channel. And I don't want no beef over something, a misunderstanding, things get so blown out sometimes over a misunderstanding that I don't want that.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you love her channel so much, how did you not see her video? Asking for a friend. By the way, guys, this is not to call out anyone in her chats or on her, anybody who was in there, none of that. This isn't to call anybody out. It's to show how much she lied to you guys and how desperate she is right now to prove that she isn't a liar. Please do not think I am calling out any of you because you guys are the victims. I just want that clear. I don't want anyone thinking that, okay?
Hey, Jane Doe, cut the shit. Where'd you go? I want to make sure we're good, love.
And see, she just continued and continued and continued and continued. And then she wanted forgiveness because she needed to know that nobody was going to hold her responsible.
No, that wasn't them, Tess. I don't think. I just wanted to clear up. Like, I don't want any misunderstandings by mistake or. I didn't look at it that closely because it was only like a minute and a few seconds, so I didn't compare them. I thought that the original video came from Savage. And a lot of times I won't even look, like when I share stuff, I just see, pieces of stuff that I like and I'll share it on my community just to support other channels, I didn't look that closely at it.
Oh, please, come on. Come on, bot. Stop it. Just stop. It's just ridiculous. You're trying to blame her for you doing what you did. Stop.
So I just want to make sure put all over the place like I'm a bad person. But yet when other people get accused of stuff, I always say this: send me proof or it's not true. and I don't discuss it.
Where are your receipts, Spot? Come on. You always talk about nobody giving you receipts. Where are yours? Please. I don't respect you.
I've been told, I've been talked about by people that I've been hella close to. But you know what? I don't get on here and I don't discuss it. I say, send me proof or it's not true. And that's just it.
Really? So, what did you send to cut the shit? Asking for a front.
And Misty, I agree. I always thought, open communication is best. I go by that. I firmly do that. I do, Misty. I do. And that's why I always, always, always try to reach out behind the scenes. If somebody said, Lisa, 50 Shades of Crazy is shit talking you, right? Instead of me picking up a live and saying, you guys, I heard 50 Shades of Crazy is shit talking me, and then everybody go crazy, instead I would be like, you know what, let me email her and just ask her.
And cut the shit. Are you listening? She reached out to you behind the scenes. Is that what she did? She didn't go live and bring you into the live and call you out in the live? I'm thinking we all heard that, right?
Because it's just easier to ask her. And then it never gets talked about. And then she doesn't look like a bad person instead of having people with doubt. And I don't get the same respect. So by people going live and saying that I'm doing this, this, and that without proof or without speaking to me puts doubt in people's heads. And that's not right because I don't do that to others.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that because we just saw an example of it. So, yeah, moving on.
So don't do that shit to me.
Okay, now, I stuck these in here. These are the emails between the two of us. And yes, she asked me, can you still open and hear the clips you sent me? If so, can you try to record them again? It won't open and let me hear it. No rush. But I would so appreciate that. I'm not sharing it. But if you can share screen and record on StreamYard or use any type sound recorder, please, babe. I'm not talking about it on a live or anything, LOL. Just trying to figure out why I can't hear. Now, I asked her to hold on to those, and I told her if I needed them, she could listen to them and back me up on them. But I asked her to just hold on to them. And that's in that live stream. And I have that recorded too. If you guys want to hear it, I will happily post it. Absolutely. I'll do it tonight or tomorrow. You're fine. I totally trust you, I said. I'll get it done ASAP. Okay? Now it's on Thursday, August 31st. Okay? This was on Thursday at 7 p.m. Mine was at 8:39. And then Saturday, September 2nd. Now, this was after I watched Michelle on Ski's Live when she said, oh, and guess what? I have the audio tapes. Okay? Did you send that audio to Michelle? Something was said that you did. Michelle on Ski's Live. Okay? And then Monday, September 4th. Now this was after she said, yes, I'll call you tomorrow. And then she told me, again that she would call me. And this was on September 4th. I'm going to take your absolute silence, despite telling me twice that you'd call, and the fact that I have been told by some people that you are going to testify for Michelle that the answer to my question is yes. This is beyond anything I could ever have imagined from you. I'm questioning everything I've told you now. Did you actually give my information to Michelle? Because I sent her all of my info when Michelle was trying to dox me. And suddenly, Michelle came up with a name that was, out of the blue. And so I'm questioning now whether or not she actually sent my information to Michelle, because she says, I don't dox, I don't dox, I don't dox. But she didn't say I don't give people's information to someone else to dox. Why would I trust someone on YouTube? Wow. You expect loyalty. Scream about it. And she has. I just showed you. But show none. I've definitely learned my lesson. Shame on you. Okay? And we're going to go on to the next one. And she said, I've been dealing with some real life stuff from my court thing. So I just saw this. Like, why turn on me so fast? So disappointed you're attacking me without just hanging on for a moment. Now, this was on Saturday, September 4th. Okay. And I just downloaded these, or I just did screenshots of these today. So, yesterday when I did it. So it was 6 days ago on September 4th. Okay. And that was at 5:38 p.m. So at 6:07, I responded, I'm getting attacked from all sides and accused of things, which I was. I had a lot of people questioning me about why I had done this and telling me, she's doing things, she's busy, she has things in real life. Well, you know what? So do I. I have serious things in real life as well. But I took time to try to reach out to her. So, a couple of minutes for an email would have been nice. A half-hour phone call would have been nice. She had time to go on lives, you guys. She was able to do that. She could have called me. Why couldn't she have done that? Michelle has said several times while you were watching her with your stream that you are helping her, and you haven't said anything. I wasn't trying to attack you. This is all going 1,000 miles per hour, and it was. I've been waiting for you to text, email, call, something so we can talk. I know things are going on. You've commented on it. I can't do anything or say anything without being able to talk to you about it. I did not want to come right out and attack her. And that live stream that I did, I was debating, am I wrong? Am I insane? What is going on? I can't talk to her because she won't talk to me. And yeah, I insinuated very strongly that she was lying and that things were going bad between her and me about me questioning her because she gave this to her. She gave it to Michelle. So if we don't figure it out, we're both just thrown to the wolves. And I was concerned about that. The reason I worded it the way I did, because it got your attention. And that's what I was trying to do, was get her attention. And yes, I redacted both of our email addresses. I know people know them, but at the same time, I feel it's only fair. She said, in my telegram, bawling my eyes out, I lost my case because I couldn't say mold, and I got your email in the midst of this. I'm so overwhelmed. But so was I. I have shit going on too. That didn't matter to you. Nothing mattered to you except you and making excuses. Whoops. I apologize.
And I just wish things would do that. Right,
Hang
Mickey?
on 1 second. I apologize. I have no place to vent. You went live. And the audio still doesn't work. So how could I even send it? It was on TCL's channel and Charlotte, and I'm sure that's how she got it. It was on TCL's, but she took it down. And as far as I know, Charlotte didn't play it on hers. She was with TCL. If Charlotte did play it, I apologize if I'm wrong. I did not see that. You assumed it was me, and now are making comments alluding to that. Yes, I was, because you wouldn't talk to me, and your complete silence was that was all I needed. What time do you want to talk tomorrow? Okay, this was on September 4th, right? Like, is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time good for you? Please come to me first. I would never help MS in a million years. What do you think I did? I came to you. Would you respond? No, you wouldn't. Not at all. Until you decided that I was attacking you. Yes, 3 p.m. Eastern Time is good. This is me. It's past my bedtime. Take care. This was me. Because it was almost 4 o'clock and she hadn't called, and I go to bed early because I stay up all night doing this. It's quiet. And then she responded with, hey, hun, sorry, I've been dealing with the landlord. I'm just super overwhelmed, stressed, and drained. Resend me your number. I'll be home shortly, so let me get settled. Can you send me your number again, please? This was on September 5th. Okay? I had already sent her my email or my phone number twice, but I sent it again right here. I sent it again. Okay? And then I said, and I also said, you have no idea what's been going on over in my corner of this. And she didn't. I'm trying to figure it all out. I can't get your side of anything. Please call me. So I reached out behind the scenes. I tried desperately to get her side of things. Okay? I'm just letting you guys know. I wasn't fooling around. I did try and try and try. Okay, moving on.
And I just wish things would do that. Right, Mickey Mouse Man? Because here's the thing. It's right. Wrong is wrong.
Remember saying that, Lisa? Wrong is wrong. Doesn't matter who it is, right? Wrong is wrong. Remember saying that to the people who were loyal to you and who supported you so much? Wrong is wrong.
And right is right, and that's just it. I didn't even watch that shit last night, Turn. That's ridiculous to me.
As for the smoking,
Okay, I know I already did a video on her smoking. I understand that. This is not about her smoking. This is about Bot's response to this. Because remember how she used to defend people against Michelle? Because she did it many times. She did it many times. Her reaction to this one. Just saying.
snoopers, like, I call her stupid snoopers, right?
Michelle!
Get off my ass. Get off my ass. I'm taking Chantix. I have crutches, so I can actually get on my crutches and show you my prescription. I'm taking Chantix. And you're...
You see, jeez, I know. It just, what? I'm so confused. And you know what? Save humanity. Stop running from chat to chat, shit talking me. I don't talk about you. Stop talking about me. See, this is the thing.
Okay, so if you think that God just a moment ago was about me, it wasn't. It was about saving humanity. Now we know that, right?
Y'all get on, this shit gets on me. You know, they say leave subs alone. I always leave subs alone. But when a sub is especially running chat to chat to chat to chat and specifically attacking me, what the fuck am I supposed to say at some point? I don't tell anybody where to go. I don't tell anybody what to do.
I have to say, this made me feel good when I saw it. Crafting Through Life, Bish better leave my snoops alone. I appreciated that very much. Thank you.
But save humanity, you don't like me, that's fine. But you don't have to run everywhere just to say I'm a piece of shit. You think I'm a piece of shit? Cool.
But you'll notice that people in her chat were saying nice things about me and so forth, but Lisa never addressed that. I wonder why.
So what, Smarty Me? Look at Smarty Me. Bot is streaming you. Why do you care? Why does anybody care? I'm behind an hour. What does it matter?
Because people were wondering why you were being allowed to stream her without any comment from her whatsoever. That's why.
So anyway, so like the quit smoking thing, like super
Wait,
snoopers, get off my ass.
What's the deal with the smoking? Oh shit, I forgot all about JJJ being live tonight. Fuck me.
But see, Michelle did an impromptu live, and all Lisa could think of was doing that live. That's all she could think of. So, yeah.
I know, right, Elwoods? It's almost a little scary.
Ass. I'm taking Chantix. Am I smoking? Have I quit smoking? Yes and no. I was smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I'm down to like 3 or 4 cigarettes now. So for me saying I quit smoking, I've quit smoking. Yeah, I'm not smoking 2 packs. I smoke like 3, 4, 5 cigarettes a day. And in my opinion, that I did it. Exactly. Why is it anybody's business if I'm smoking or not? It's really not. But Super Snoops actually is making videos about me if I'm smoking or not, which is really stupid.
Yeah,
I was smoking like 2 packs a day. Hold on.
Okay, right there. She agreed with Michelle. Yeah, she didn't call Michelle out for lying like she always has.
Yeah, foot is a real thing. I'm actually not going to get up and show my prescription.
Michelle, put pants on. How many times do I have to tell you? Put pants on. Why is there Super Snoopers fighting? I don't understand.
I have never liked her. I have always done videos on her. Are you kidding me? That is the reason that Lisa helped me to, work on my channel and so forth, is because I do videos on Michelle. So, what do you mean? What is the deal between us? Are you kidding me? Sassy nerd girl. My girl. Leave Snoop alone. I love you, Sassy. I love you guys. Oh, and a very lucky lady. Leave Snoops alone, demon. I know this isn't about me, but it makes me feel good.
I still don't get that. No, TCL is the one that is filing a restraining order on Michelle because Michelle sent her a text saying she was going to K her and her son, which was awful for Michelle to do. But then we were all helping TCL, and then she like yelled at us. And then the thing that got people upset was she lied on her TPO saying that she had to move twice because of Michelle, and that Michelle tried to break into her house in the middle of the night. But they live in 2 separate states.
No. You've been helping her since August 12th. So, yeah, you can try that, but it doesn't work.
And then she asked everybody for fundraising to help with their case, but then told everybody it was none of their business. So it became a whole shit show. I'm just staying the fuck out of it at this point.
Well, that was a lie.
Like, I'm done with it. I'm old. I just don't want no parts of it. I'm like, have learned that I'm not going to help anybody with anything any fucking more. Because I always exactly, sue me. I'm gonna let them fight it out because it just puts me in a spot.
I think you were already in a spot and you knew it, and you're fighting desperately here.
Oh, she must have. She must have apologized to Tragic because Tragic said that was nice, Michelle. Thanks. But I'm sure that doesn't mean that Tragic's helping her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's always different from me.
Yeah. Tragic Wise said thank you. And, of course, Lisa had to throw her under the bus, right? It just had to be. I'm sure that means Tragic isn't helping her. Or that doesn't mean Tragic is helping her. That was cold and that was dirty. But, let's just divert attention from me because people are showing attention to me.
Sharon. I always, you know what? I always thought that Ski. I first thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he could be redeemable, but then when he went off about Amber's daughter, and then when he went off about my daughter, like the things that he was saying, and then when he used the N-word, it was too much for me.
But what he said about Charlotte's daughter was okay because you don't like Charlotte now, right? So why would you mention Charlotte's daughter? Yeah, see, you just throw everybody out when you don't like them. You just throw them out like you used to shoot, don't ya?
Black does have a good heart downside. Bot has a phenomenal hard downside. Yeah, 3 ass random letters. That is not giving up somebody's
Bot has
identity.
what?
Bot has a phenomenal heart. Now, this is where she really starts talking about Bot. Yeah, this is where she really throws Lisa under the bus. I mean, she didn't just throw her under the bus. She threw her out in the middle of traffic in New York City on a Friday afternoon with, the streets packed at rush hour. And yeah, this was interesting.
Catnip made you quit? Catnip.
Guys, that's my Rumble account.
Now, I want you to notice she didn't pause Michelle for this. She muted her. She didn't want anyone to hear what she had to say because she was talking about me. So she muted her instead of pausing her and picking up where she left off. And she then, didn't have to put up with people backing me up. She didn't want that to happen again because it happened last time, earlier in this same stream. Just saying. And I'm just going to throw in here, I'm very sure that Lisa was listening to and watching this live stream of Michelle's before she ever started streaming it so that she would know where to pause it and what was being said at certain points so that she could do things like this. Because you notice also she stopped the chat. You're going to just pay attention to that. She stopped the chat there. So, just letting you know.
If you have Rumble, I'm going to show you at the end. It's how to create a channel. How to create a account. It's really freaking simple. It is nice to have a backup platform because with all this false striking going on.
Okay. If you pay attention, she was muted. And Lisa threw in her Rumble account here and was talking over Michelle to fill in the gap and to probably, I'm very sure, to draw attention away from the fact that she muted Michelle instead of pausing her. So, yeah, just pointing things out, guys.
I'm feeling like I need one. So, like me, Amber, Flavor World, like we're gonna do that. That's the one good. I'll give it to Bob. That's the one good thing. I never knew nothing about Rumble.
Super Snoops. You're being obsessed. You're being obsessed. Get off of my ass or I'm gonna dox you because you've given so much information about yourself. I know 2 of your daughters' names. I know your real name because of PayPal. You've camed up. I know where you live because you have a big mouth. Get off my ass. Get off my ass, Super Snoops.
Proud of my big mouth. Not getting off your ass. Okay, I think I've covered it all.
Go back to covering the royal family. I'm being calm. I know I'm better than bots, humanity. I'm not going to get another court case. I'm going to get another court case when somebody doxes themselves, Miss Rainbow.
No,
when somebody
you're better
tells
than
all
Bot.
about themselves.
Nice.
DM.
Oh, and just a little note here. The reason she stopped the chat, I believe, is because people in her chat even started standing up to her about doxing me. Not because it was me, obviously, because she was threatening to dox someone. And, there goes her apology and her, I've changed and I have a new therapist and I have new medications and yada, yada, yada. So, that's the whole point here, is You know, Bot isn't even addressing any of this stuff. Watch how she reacts to Michelle doxing me. Not because it's me, guys.
I'm not bringing up people's kids. These are adults. These aren't young children. These are adult kids. These are adults that she's spoken on her live streams. She's brought up their names. Do you understand when people started attacking me? They said, Michelle, it's your fault because you brought up your name. It's your fault because you talked about your son. I mean, do you understand that? Joseph is free game because they said I talked about my son. I mean, do you understand that? They have.
Michelle, I've never talked about your kids, so you didn't have a right to talk about my daughter. Don't even
gone
go
real
there.
life on my son.
See, she's distracting from the fact that Michelle's talking about someone else. Bob made it all about her. She made it all about her. It had to be about her. Just pointing these things out, guys.
Because I talked about my son. Correct? No, really.
I did not.
I talked about my son, so he's fair game. Correct? I spoke about Joseph, so he's fair game. Well, DM, Snoops, you've talked about your children, so they should be fair game. Do you understand? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Why is it not what's good for the goose is good for the gander?
Just real quick, because I haven't talked about any of your kids, Michelle. None of them. None of them. Just, I had to.
Nobody in the chat, right? But I spoke about my
difference.
son. I spoke about my son, so now you go after my son. So why, when somebody speaks about their kids, can't I speak about their kids? I'm not doing it. But do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from? I accidentally logged on to YouTube with my real first and last name. So that was an excuse for people to come after me. So if your PayPal has your first and last name, you aren't careful, so then you're free game.
No, Michelle, that's not how it works. But you notice that Bot isn't disagreeing with her at any point about doxing someone.
Yeah, Ladybug, I will. I'm sorry. She's not speaking on my kids right now. I'm not speaking on her kids. I'm just making a point, guys. Does that make any sense? Hold on.
See, no. The difference is if people are speaking on your son.
Yeah. Okay. So I was just pointing out right here. Yeah, she goes after snoopers now. And I'm not pointing that out because she went after me, but it is because she went after me because Lisa is not happy with me. But that's not my point. My point is she doesn't even, Lisa never even says anything about it.
Not cool. She's muted. This is when she muted herself.
How would you know that if you're not already watching her and you don't know where to pause it and where to mute it and where you're, where you don't want people to hear? How do you know that? How do you know that she was muted at that point without already seeing it? That's why you knew where you needed to mute things and where you needed to pause things to draw attention away from what you didn't want people to notice.
Yeah, I know it was muted. I had to refresh. Yeah, I'm not speaking on anyone's kids. I had to refresh myself. I'm sorry. I'm just making a point.
I truly believe that Lisa was texting Michelle throughout this live because she was taking very seriously the fact that Michelle was screwing her over big time.
I'm not even being ugly. I'm just like talking. Can you hear me now? I mean, everybody said I was fair game because I came in with my real name. So why aren't other creators fair game when they're coming after me with all of their information? I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, do you see that what's good for the goose is good for the gander? What do you mean?
I think it's funny how she's backing off now. And I think that's because she's getting it from her chat as well as giving, getting information of, you'd better shut up. You need to stop.
You can't support me speaking on others. I'm just saying, Ladybug, I'm not. Are you ever wrong? Yes, I'm wrong. I said I was wrong. I said I was very wrong for things I've done. I've done some vile things. I've done vile things. I've asked for, I've apologized. I've said I've done wrong things. Yes, Golden Treasure, I'm wrong. Yeah.
This is where I think she loses people, because she'll say I'm wrong, but, and I think that's how she loses people, and that's what she's always done. And I think if she could have went back like 4 months ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she could just reversed back to like January, right? January or February. And she could have been like, you know what? I'm going to do cooking. I'm going to do something better. I've done vile things, but I'm going to do better, and stuck to it. I think she would have she might have made it.
No, Bot, she wouldn't have made it. You obviously were not paying attention back in July of last year. Because no, she was not going to make it. You should have been paying attention and not backing her up now. And this one, right after this, is when one of her mods asked for their wrench to be pulled. Yeah, she didn't lose people because she said, I'm wrong, but she lost people because she was talking about going after someone. And they didn't agree with that. And she didn't let the chat go. But yeah, it was because she was doxing someone. But let's pull the attention away from that, shall we? Yeah, that's the way we do it.
But it's just she kept repeating it, like repeating the cycle over and over. You know what I mean? That's just my honest opinion.
Yes, I've done wrong things. Of course I've done wrong things. Yes, I'm taking responsibility, Golden Treasure. I'm just saying that when I've gone after people, I'm a horrible person, but I've gone after people that have gone after me first. Does that make any sense? I am changing, Golden
It makes
Treasure.
sense,
I
but
didn't
you've
log on
gone
for 3
after
months. I didn't go live.
people, but you've gone after people in a like a crazy vile way.
For 3 months. I'm telling you that I got a new therapist. I think that I'm trying to be rational and sane. I'm even saying that Body is a good person. So how am I not showing that I'm changing?
I don't think so either, Sharon.
No, Bot has not taken responsibility for going after me or harming me. No one has ever taken responsibility for coming after me and using me for clicks and views and making money off me. No one has. But I've apologized to Charlotte for saying bad things about her and her children. I've apologized to every creator. I've apologized to Tragic sincerely several times. But no one has ever apologized to me for going after me.
This is, a point where Bot should have said, well, that's because none of them went after you the way you went after them. No one has, threatened your life, all that stuff. Yeah, this is the point where she should have done that, right?
Not true, Michelle, because the difference is I don't feel like I've had to apologize because I've never attacked your children, your job, your family.
I've never attacked your job, your family, kids. I mean, yeah, I have never. I get that. Michelle did. But see, she has stopped because they're working together. They were, I think, I think Michelle blew that completely out of the water, especially after last night's live. But my point is, you could have, defended other people, but it was I, me, my. But you could have defended other people. There were other people as well, but it's all about you, right?
Yes, I probably said some not very nice things. That doesn't make me feel good. But I mean, you have to say that you've got to like hear yourself sometimes. And I just wonder, like, do you ever sit back and listen to yourself sometimes? I wonder if she does. Like, I wonder if she, because like I've had to listen to myself sometimes. And we're not always proud of ourselves, but like, I don't know.
Okay, right here. She's talking about Super Sniffer, right? I'm not pointing out that it's about me. I'm pointing out that it's about someone else. Now, does she address that? Watch.
Anyway.
You have peace. Happy Labor Day.
Bloody
And
Mary.
peace
I
out.
try to be. Listen, I don't do the right shit all the time, but I really do try not to hit below the belt unless you hit below mine, and I still try not to hit below the belt.
That didn't age well, did it?
Even when she attacked my daughter, I didn't attack hers.
Showing you exactly what it was that caught my eye the most about the whole thing. Her lack of defense of others, making it about herself, refusing to acknowledge that Michelle was saying things and that she needed to defend herself against, things like that. This was a live that she did. Like I say, it was, it was after I tried to get a hold of her. We need to talk seriously soon. I tried, guys. I tried 3 different times. 3 different times on her live streams. And then the emails as well. So, if you want to go back and read those emails, I included those so that you would see that I did try, guys. I did. All right. I know it's very long. I truly know that it's very long. I did not, and this is not to fault anyone except Lisa. Please understand that. Her chat was important to me. Otherwise, I would not have included it, but it was important and imperative because it also showed how she was ignoring the chat, even her chat. Okay? So, and if you don't want to watch the whole thing, I get it. It's just, I want you to see as much as I possibly could out of that one video. One video. Okay? This was the one on Saturday night when I tried so hard to get her to pay attention to me in the chat. That was the first one. The second one that I did that with, Bombshell struck and it got taken down, so I didn't have access to that. And I was told that things were said about me in that one, so I wish I had it. I would love to hear it because I wasn't listening to her anymore. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those you love. I truly love you guys, and I'm so sorry for everyone who was hurt. I am so, so sorry. You guys take care of yourselves, okay? Give an extra squeeze to everybody you love. Just breathe. Okay? Alrighty. I love you. And I will see you next time.